Welcome to the revolution.
Introducing first, representing IPW UK, weighing in at 174 pounds from Romford, Essex. This is Mr. IPW, Ashley Reed.
Twisted Genius Dino Ash along with Dan Reed here once again at the York Hall in Bethnal Green. We've had our rebirth and it's now time to start running with It's Not Just for Christmas here at York Hall.
Oh yeah, great night ahead of us. This is the first match to crown in our tournament, which will ultimately crown a new or an inaugural RQW champion.
Absolutely, the previous RQW champion was the Wildcat Robbie Brookside. He now seems to be on semi-retirement. You can hear the FWA chants against the IPW representative, Ashley Reed. And tonight we are crowning the new RQW British Heavyweight Champion.
Well, here's a man who's on a roll. Just come back from being crowned the 1PW Openweight Champion. Just come back from a successful first tour of America. What a year 2006 has been, and what a way to finish the year off it would be for Pac if he was to become the first RQW champion, Dan Reed.
Absolutely, 2006, most definitely the year of Pac. What does 2007 have in store? Ashley Reed certainly believes that 2007 should be the year of him.
Well, forget about 2007, we're still in 2006, and there's business to be finished off here, which is to crown the first RQW champion. So we've got Ashley Reed representing IPW UK, based out of Orpington, and Pac, who I believe is representing
1PW. A promotion you know rather well.
A promotion I'm relatively familiar with, yes, based up north.
Worked there once or twice, I understand.
Yes.
You ever met the management?
The management?
Yeah, have you ever met them?
The funny fellas, yeah.
Okay. Bell has started, first match here. Those of you joining us on the wrestling channel, we want to thank you for being here. Keep checking us out every Wednesday night at 11 o'clock.
So why has someone left 3 muffins on our desk?
I have no objection to eating muffins.
I never say no to a nice looking muffin either, Dan.
Tie up and a go behind from Pac. This is going to be something they've met once before for IPW. And there's a reversal.
Who won that one? That's putting you on the spot.
That's putting me on the spot.
But very evenly matched in height and weight. They're both 5'8". There's a mere 2-pound difference. Pac coming on the down to the ring, scaling at 12 stone 4. Ashley Reed 12 stone 6.
Pac seems to be in a better shape, and look at the quickness.
Pac is always in fantastic shape, indeed.
As he said, recently come back from the United States from America on his first tour there. Will be going back soon. Also competing for a TNA-style promotion over in Portugal shortly. Going back to America again soon. Lots of promotions, including Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, All Pro Wrestling, all interested in a 20-year-old youngster.
Indeed, I mean, if you've...
Tripping over my words there because the action's so fast.
If you've never seen Pac wrestle, if this is your first time, if you're watching this on the TV or on the DVD, don't blink, is all I can say, Dan Reed, because you may very well miss something. There's a reason they call him the man that gravity forgot, and you'll find out fairly soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely. The thing about this, though, is this is a tournament, Dean, okay? Which means that usually we'd see Pac go full out, very, very quick, straight from the get-go. But in a night where he could end up wrestling 3 times, does he really want to do that straight away? I mean, that's a lot of cardiovascular, you know, a lot of training that you've got to go through in order to compete 3 times. And at the level of which he competes, I don't think anyone could do it.
Indeed, I mean, that is one of the great factors in a tournament like this. You know, how far do you push things in the first match? You know, if you don't push it enough, then you could end up out in the first round, but you don't want to be in the final and injured. But Pac has got a lot of guys who are bigger than him in this tournament. You know, guys like Martin Stone, Drew Galloway, Iceman.
Absolutely.
Who he'll need really to pull out all the stops if he wants to beat guys like that later down the line, if he does obviously get that far.
Absolutely.
And so it's definitely a question that we'll find out the answer to as this tournament progresses tonight.
Back body drop there.
Did you see the height?
Yes. You do not want to take a move like that in the first of perhaps 3 contests of your evening. Irish whips again. Beautiful standing leg lariat, 1 action, first match here.
The thing with Ashley Reed is that he can take and dish out, but he can take a tremendous amount of punishment.
If he could only spell his surname correctly, then he'd be a star.
Oh, you spell yours the funny way, don't you?
No, the correct way, Arieli.
But,
oh! Reverse cross body blocker attempt from Pac, met with knees. 1 step ahead, Ashley Reed.
Oh, Ashley Reed knew what to expect.
Oh, totally. You notice the knees went into the midsection and the back, and then there's followed up by a nice backbreaker. Smart move from Ashley Reed here. Totally stopped Pac. When Pac was running, he was in control. Now Ashley Reed's got control of this match.
Look at the expression on Pac's face there. Really a lot of pain etched across his face. And again, you know, if you want to progress in this tournament, that sort of thing's not a good sign.
Absolutely.
Oh, high velocity leg drop down.
Absolutely. Also, you notice how he keeps picking Pac up and slamming him down, totally taking the wind out of him. He's not going to be able to run or come off the top rope whenever he's in a situation where he just can't breathe.
Definitely.
And keeping hold of Pac now with that rear chin lock and driving the knee into the base of the spine. Fans getting solidly behind Pac.
Well, that's the thing with Pac, you know, you want to keep the guy grounded, obviously.
Well, they don't call him the man that gravity forgot because he's a, you know, solid ring technician.
Well, he can do that as well.
He can do that, but that's not what he's known for.
No, but, you know, this is one thing, a common misconception about our high flyers is that they can't actually do, you know, the bread and butter, the basic wrestling, which couldn't be further from the truth, because you've got to be able to wrestle to get your opponent into a situation that
where
allows you
to
absolutely do a high-flying move. Exactly, Dan. So that's not the case, but obviously in keeping a guy like Pac grounded, you're stopping him from flying.
Forearm shot there. It just rakes to the eyes. Frustration now on Ashley Reed.
Ashley Reed spent the majority of 2006 in IPW UK battling Paul Robinson. They've had a legendary feud. You'll see Paul Robinson here later on tonight in our tag match.
Ashley Reed, vicious backbreaker. Ashley Reed must be rather annoyed at all the attention that Pac has got, because it is quite arguable that had it not been for Pac, this could have been the year that we know Ashley Reed for.
Definitely.
Ashley Reed's definitely had a breakout.
Look at this move, though, Dan. Look at this. Our camera's taking you right into the action, right in the heart of the ring.
It's a vicious bow and arrow backbreaker there.
He's a vicious wrestler, Ashley Reed. I'm telling you, 3-year pro, trained by the guys at Drop Kicks. You know, Tony Scarlo, John Ritchie, John Hall. And they're going to teach you how to inflict punishment on guys, that's for sure.
Ashley Reed staying in control of this match, making Pac wrestle at his pace. Pac trying to fight back, still in this, shoulder charge into the stomach. Forearm shot, here comes another one. Pac hits the ropes, trying to build some momentum. Over he goes, but no, he gets caught in that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Again, Ashley Reed knew what to expect and has stopped Pac's high-flying attempts. He was looking out for that, and, you know, he countered it with a backbreaker.
Now, what's this? A variation of a Texas cloverleaf there, using the leg. Innovative submission move there. It's like a Texas Cloverleaf crossed with a sharpshooter.
Well, Ashley Reed likes to use a reverse Texas Cloverleaf as a finisher, and I guess you could say this is a setup. It's weakening the same sort of body parts, the knees, the shins,
Look at Pac fight. Look at the look in his face trying to get that rope, and he definitely did. Referee Steve Linsky making Ashley Reed break that hold. We saw earlier on in this match, Pac firmly in control. However, Ashley Reed with those series of knees, back breakers, not to mention rakes to the eyes and whatnot.
Nothing wrong with a rake to the eyes every now and again.
And ever since that point, we've seen Ashley Reed in control, though Pac has been continuously trying to fight through, gain some momentum, and now we're seeing a torture rack backbreaker. Okay.
Ashley Reed seems pretty proud of himself, and I can't blame him.
That was one high-impact move, and if you want to win a match, that's a good way, but you need to go for the pinfall afterwards, and that's something that Ashley Reed isn't doing. Instead, he's mouthing off to the fans.
Could be a mistake.
I'd say this is definitely a mistake. You don't have the kind of year Pac has had. Well, series of knees again. He's staying on top, but Pac was back up to his feet, but you have to wonder if he'd have been up on his feet had Ashley Reed gone for the cover straight away. Look, Pac's now trying to fight through again.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, the year Pac's had, if you've got a chance to put him away, you put him away.
Absolutely.
Simple as.
Onto Gurren, while Ashley Reed once again was jaw-jacking with those fans.
And that's not a good place to be.
No, on top rope.
What's this?
Superplex attempt by the looks of it.
Oh!
Did you see the height that they came down from there, Twisted Genius?
That's not the usual way you see a superplex delivered. Usually they fly to the middle of the ring. This time Pac held Ashley Reed up there and just dropped him down.
Absolutely, standing vertical suplex.
Yeah, gravity taking its effect.
Pac now trying to build some momentum. He's got his opportunity now. That took everything out of Ashley Reed. All the momentum that Ashley Reed had seems to have been lost because Pac, look at the look on his face. He fires back there with that awesome forearm shot. Kick to the stomach followed by a forearm shot. Ashley Reed knew he was losing that. Hits the ropes again. Oh, step up into Guri. Pac. T-bone, Pacplex.
Oh!
1, 2.
That's not a move you usually see out of Pac. But have you noticed so far, with the exception of that superplex, Pac hasn't been to the top rope. He hasn't flown. He's decided not to take too many high risks at this stage of the tournament.
Absolutely. They're called high-risk maneuvers because you do them. Whoa! Shades of Tully Blanchard. Oh!
But Tully Blanchard never dropped them on their head like that.
Slingshot, brainbuster, 2, 3. No!
I thought that was it if he'd hooked that leg.
I thought we just saw a new finisher from Pac there. That was incredible.
Definitely.
Pac quickly becoming perhaps the most versatile wrestler in the industry. Well, what a match to start for RQW's return here at the York Hall in Bethnal Green.
I mean, this year has seen Pac matched up against guys like Ultimo Dragon and AJ Styles, stars from around the world.
Oh! STO on the back of his head. Concussion number 36, 2, no!
I was going to say Pac won't be overawed by the occasion, but he certainly might have his head scrambled by that.
In a tournament where you could end up wrestling 3 times, you do not want to be dropped on the back of your head with that kind of velocity so early on in the night.
Dan, tell me, when do you actually want to be dropped on the back of your head like that? Never, let alone in a tournament. Let's face it, it's not the sort of thing that you go out and say, I know what I'm going to do tonight.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Whoa, look.
I thought that was 3. That was
I've got to question
close.
the position of referee Steve Linsky on that.
I've got to question Steve Linsky here, full stop. He's a bit of a dodgy guy, a dodgy official if you ask me.
The left shoulder of Pac there was not down. Pac was rolling through. He made Pac have to kick out of that move even more. Whoa! Leapfrogs the charge there. Pac over the shoulder. Oh!
Straight on the top of his head!
That is how you break someone's neck! and the fans showing their appreciation. What a match, what a move from Pac. If Pac can get the cover, this will be over. These guys have been going all at it now for a good 12 minutes.
2 count from our head referee, Steve Linsky. As I said, who made him head referee?
Yeah, this guy's certainly not sponsored by Specsavers.
Or indeed any other optician.
No.
Which are available.
Yes, Boots, for example, you can go there. Okay, side suplex attempt, going to drop him right on the back of that head again if Pac has his way. Oh!
Stamp on the foot, that's an effective enough counter.
Absolutely. Boot to the midsection now, over the shoulder, this is his finish.
Going for the Emerald Fusion.
Here we go, he hits this. No, over the shoulder goes Pac.
Great agility.
Over the top, no. Waistlock, German suplex. He counts, flips up. Ashley Reed does not see it. Tiger suplex, this is Pac's move.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
Fantastic.
What a win for Pac. Pac advances to the semi-final, and Mr. IPW, Ashley Reed, is eliminated. On the bright side, he'll get home a lot earlier tonight.
Well, what's interesting is that Pac didn't fly once. He kept it grounded. He was, I guess, you've got to say he was confident of beating Ashley Reed, but he didn't pull out all the stops. And he's, I think, physically looking at Pac there, I think there's plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Absolutely.
Which, when
what a win. What a win and what a match for Pac there. The fans getting behind Ashley Reed now, calling him, what's that? Is that loser?
A loser, I believe.
Introducing first, representing Irish Whip Wrestling, winning tonight at 240 pounds from Irish Scotland, the Drew Galloway.
And here comes a man who's impressed me greatly last time we saw him here in RQW defeating Jody Fleisch. The Drew Galloway, with plenty of gold around his waist.
Absolutely.
The Irish Whip Wrestling Champion, the Scottish Heavyweight Champion, 6'6", 16 stone 4. He's well put together with an attitude to boot.
As you can see by the amount of gold that the Drew Galloway has, he's certainly intent on taking over this country, and if he becomes the RQW Heavyweight Champion, job done.
Oh yeah. He'll then have belts in England, Scotland, and Ireland. I guess he's just in Wales left to conquer.
Yeah.
And his opponent, representing SAS, winning tonight at 154 pounds from Los Sancho, Mexico. This is the UK luchador, El Ligero.
And new gear from El Ligero. Every time I see him, he's got a new outfit.
Absolutely. The Mexicans, they love how you dress. They love the mask. It's all in the religion.
He didn't come to shake hands with us, Dan.
No.
Okay.
Well, he would have shaken hands with me, but you was in the way. Look, let's face it, you're an ugly man. I mean, it's not like anyone would ever draw you.
You're not exactly an oil painting yourself, Mr. Reed.
Not an oil painting, charcoal. El Ligero versus the Drew Galloway. It's Mexico versus Scotland here in Bethnal Green.
Yep. Nearly a foot difference in height.
I'd say it's quite easy to point out that El Ligero is definitely the underdog, not only in this match, but in this whole tournament.
Now what I would like
Okay, I need translations. I need translations.
It's for you to get down on your hands and knees and pay homage
What do you say?
to the greatest wrestler in Europe.
Go on, Stevie, get down on your hands and knees.
What would he say?
Dear me.
Was that
You
hello?
too, son. You too.
Freedom.
Shut up. Right, I'm here to complete my quest to prove once and for all that I am the greatest wrestler in Europe. What you see right here is the Scottish Heavyweight Championship. What you see right here
How much
is
did you
the
pay for a shot at that
Irish
belt?
Heavyweight Championship.
See, I told you.
And
There's the two
tonight,
belts.
when I bowl over this child and anyone else who's unlucky enough to be placed in my path, I'll be the English champion as well. And since no other European country counts, therefore the greatest wrestler in Europe.
And then he'll move on to the King of Europe Cup.
Did he say something about they'll never take our freedom?
Oh dear, Mr. Reed.
Yeah, they'll never take our
It's a
freedom.
lovely place, Scotland. Where else can you
Mr. Referee, if you could just ring the bell and I'm just going to disrobe.
Where else can you get deep fried Mars bars, eh?
Checkers Jippy down the road.
Oh, okay. Referee Simon Collins officiating this match. And I think he's going to have his work cut out because, as we've seen before, Drew Galloway will do whatever it needs to win a match.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look who I've just noticed! It's the former Irish heavyweight champion, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
How appropriate, Sheamus! Shut up! How appropriate you're sitting in the front row watching me, Drew Galloway. Son, if you just get yourself a pen and a piece of paper, and when you grow up one day, maybe you can be a good champion as Drew Galloway. Sorry, I just had to get off my chest.
Okay, the Drew Galloway seems to be making a bit of a mistake here because he's paying a lot of attention to Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
And up to El Ligero,
Yeah,
who has had a fantastic year.
absolutely.
Pulled off a lot of upsets.
When you start pulling off a lot of wins, you have to start wondering if they really are upsets. And let's be honest, El Ligero has had a fantastic year.
But
This should be a good match.
Oh, yeah.
I'm expecting a lot from this.
A real-
El Ligero won't quit.
a real clash of styles. I mean, Drew Galloway, obviously a powerful wrestler with the size that he is, 6'6", 16 stone 4.
Absolutely.
El Ligero, 5'7" and 11 stone. So we've got the lightweight and the heavyweight together. El Ligero representing SAS, a small promotion in London. Drew Galloway representing Irish Whip Wrestling. Now, obviously, SAS don't usually get crowds of this size. As I said, they're a small promotion, but El Ligero's wrestled around Britain for much bigger crowds as well. So he's not going to be too overawed by this crowd here.
Wow, I am impressed by that. What does this guy do to, for weightlifting? He just lift up mountains or something
Look
in
at
Scotland?
that. Pats El Ligero on the head. Oh, and
Yeah.
across the face.
El Ligero.
Oh, he couldn't register an impact on that move.
Yeah, but El Ligero quickly back to the ropes. I'm not quite sure what the fans are chanting at the Drew Galloway, but
It's not too complimentary, I guess, by the look of his face.
yeah, I don't think in chanting we like you.
No. Or Merry Christmas.
No.
Although
El Ligero onto the second rope, top rope. He's now taller. Beautiful.
Nice.
Turned it into an arm drag there. Knife edge chop.
That's how to use your height and weight disadvantage to your advantage.
Through the legs. Oh, he's smaller than him now. El Ligero with that headlock.
Speed is on his side.
Over the top goes El Ligero. Only takes 3 seconds to get a win.
Wasn't that a song by Take That?
No, that's only takes a minute, girl. I'll sing it to you later.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful drop kick to the knee. Ligero off the ropes. leg lariat to the chest there, sends him down. Ligero seems to be setting up for something now. Van's getting behind El Ligero, and oh, he's going for that Shining Wizard, gets caught, quickly put onto the top rope.
And look how easily he gets deposited onto that middle rope.
Yeah, but look how quickly the Drew Galloway was getting distracted by Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Moonsault from Ligero, 1, 2, no.
Great moonsault press there. That's exactly what Ligero's got to do. You know, like we were saying about Pac not high flying, but Ligero has got to take the risks to try and get the advantage over this much
He was
bigger
going for that
man.
run-up Hurricane Rana that gets driven down in that sit-out powerbomb.
He drilled him into the canvas.
1, 2. Notice how Ligero straight away was trying to reach for those ropes, trying to put himself into a position where he can't be pinned, and that's what he's doing now. He can't get himself up, so he's reaching for those ropes, which doesn't spell a good future for Ligero if he's having to reach for those ropes to pull himself up. And Drew Galloway is now helping him get up. He's taking him to the ropes, he's choking him out. Referee admonishing a 5 count now on Drew Galloway. Oh, and now bending him through those ropes.
I like wrestlers with a mean streak in them, and Drew Galloway certainly has got that.
Oh, he certainly got that. Ligero now being pulled through, and this does not spell good for Ligero.
This does not spell good.
This does not spell, yes.
Marvellous. What's he doing? Oh, I've never seen that before in my life.
That was impressive.
That was great.
Looked good, by the way, is what I was going for. You didn't mind that a 6'6" Scottish man that's built like a brick, you know what house, standing in front of me. And
a brick outhouse, I believe. It's a broadcastable version, Mr.
Yes.
Reed.
1, 2.
And just a roll out, not a kick out. Ligero in trouble. Drew Galloway has got this match down at his pace now. The high flyer has been grounded, and the deck is stacked against Ligero now for sure. Big forearm.
Right hand in the corner there. Irish whip, sends him. Over the top goes Ligero.
Didn't seem to have a good landing there.
No.
No, he's clutching his back.
Yeah, everything he's doing is hurting his back, and that's why he's not able to Irish whip. An Irish whip from a Mexican to a Scottish lad. Oh, over the top. Oh, but holds his back again. Hits those ropes. Flying head scissor attempt. Yes, gets it.
Only just.
Only just. And look how he, as soon as he gets back up, he's clutching that back. He's trying to gain some momentum. Wheelbarrow victory roll attempt there. Gets caught. Oh, straight on his face.
He tried his best to counter that.
That's the second time that El Ligero has tried to build some momentum up for his favour. And
oh, look at that.
Drew Galloway has stopped him, and that was just choking Ligero out and arguing with the referee while trying to cover up. Oh, and look, once again, look who he's talking to. Needs to spend more time on Ligero and less time on Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
No, he's talking to old Mad Eli at ringside there, not Sheamus.
Who?
Mad Eli. You must know him.
No.
Okay. Smells a bit, but he's got a heart of gold.
El Ligero on top, clutching to that back, and if he doesn't fight his way out of this, I'm not liking the look. I'm sure he's not liking the look of this.
Well, he's used to being up on that top rope, but he prefers to be on the offense.
Yeah.
And I think we've got a superplex coming up in this match too. Oh, he's just holding. Oh my goodness! Delayed superplex.
How high do you think he is? Oh,
he must have been 8-9 feet in the air, Dan. The blood rushing to the head, and then you've got that long drop down as well.
Yeah, the momentum, the velocity, not to mention the fact that back is already injured. That's a tight cover, but
I'm surprised that Ligero kicked out. I really am.
Give credit. And now body weight across the other shoulder this time. And
well, that's the thing, Ligero's rolling out because I don't fancy his chances of kicking off 16 stone 4.
No, if that was a tighter cover, maybe if he was able to cradle the neck as well and a quarter Nelson, hook those fingers, I don't think Ligero would have been able to have kicked out of that. Look, And Deidre Galloway's just waiting on him, maybe setting him up now for the move that he calls the move.
Yeah, the gunslinger or the move.
Oh,
no,
Ligero out of it. Whoa!
Beautiful, but I think that could have taken every last bit of energy.
Flying forearm, Arriba! Shades of Tito Santana there with those flying forearms.
Ah, Tito Santana.
I believe they're also known as the Flying Jalapeno. Oh, misses the Shining Wizard there. Now Drew Galloway charges in, gets that knee stuck, and now he goes after the other one.
And that will stretch a hamstring right out, and Drew Galloway is tied up in the Tree of Woe.
And now Ligero getting the fans behind him. Oh! Okay, the feet of Ligero are now in the back of Drew Galloway's skull.
And Galloway in trouble right by old Sheamus.
Oh, look, right in front of Sheamus is Drew Galloway. And Sheamus, he's spending so much time just being distracted by it. Somersault, plancha, Pescado.
He was distracted by the presence of SOS at ringside and got leveled by El Ligero, flying through the air with the greatest of ease.
Pescado there from El Ligero. And now the tide most definitely has turned, and Ligero now setting up for something from the top rope. Flying cross body, Ricky Steamboat, eat your heart out. 1, 2, oh!
You could see there Galloway was trying to actually catch him, but the velocity that Ligero was coming down with meant that he couldn't hold him, and they crashed down for the pinfall.
Absolutely, too much momentum there on the side of El Ligero. Irish whip, bit of a mistake there for the more powerful Drew Galloway.
I'm talking about talking about the momentum. How's that for reversing it now?
Traps his head in between his legs. Going for a pole driver, perhaps.
Well, that's an interesting way of countering it.
Oh, how much did that take though out of Ligero to backdrop Drew Galloway? That's a lot of weight that he's just sent over him, and the back is already injured. And Ligero goes in for a Thez press. No, that's a guillotine. He's got him in a guillotine choke. Oh, what was that?
I've never seen that before.
No, it was like a variation of an ace crusher there too. No.
That was a pretty slow count from the referee there.
Yeah, what was that about?
Not that I mind. I mean, Drew Galloway, I'm rooting for this guy in the tournament. He's great.
And now Ligero setting up to the top rope one more time. And Drew Galloway is stunned. He has no idea where Ligero is. He's looking around, searching for him. He finds him because Ligero's hurt on the top rope.
Ligero couldn't get his balance, and how about that drop kick to the top rope? How's that for agility for a man of his size?
Ligero took everything Ligero had to hold on to the top rope, pushes him off, and now Ligero firmly in control again. Swanton, nobody there.
Right on the small of that already injured back.
Exactly, and this could be it. No.
Here we go.
The move.
That time he hits it. That's
the
it.
finish.
1, 2, 3. Good night. And there's your winner, Drew Galloway.
The winner of the match, Drew Galloway.
And Drew Galloway straight away getting in the face of Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
He's very pleased with himself, and rightly so. A relatively easy victory.
So far we have Pac and Drew Galloway in the semi-finals of the RQW Heavyweight Title Tournament.
And we have lost our representatives of IPW UK, and we've also lost the man from SAS. So Irish Whip and 1PW going through, their representatives through already.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is an RQW Championship tournament match set for one fall, a knockout or a submission. Introducing first, representing WZW.
Z?
Winning at a hole this evening from Bishop Auckland, County Durham, the Iceman.
Oh, This one's just going to be brutal, Dan.
Absolutely.
Iceman versus Martin Stone. These two have had a storied rivalry in 1PW. They've basically beaten 7 bells out of each other. They've knocked the other one out. They've left the other one lying in a pool of his own blood. This is not going to be for the faint-hearted.
No. Hard hitter personified is what we're about to see. Iceman, however, has had a harder couple of weeks than what Martin Stone has.
Well, yeah, at the end of November, he was left lying in a pool of his own blood in Doncaster, and then last week, of course, he was at XSW Gorefest in Colchester.
And he won the first ever European King of the Death matches. He wrestled 3 times last weekend in 3 various death matches.
And his opponents weighing in at 230 pounds from East London.
And listen to the reaction from Martin Stone. He beat Doc Williams last time around to get into this tournament. This man is on a roll. We talked about Pac having a breakout year in 2006. You can say the same for Martin Stone.
The future of British wrestling looks good when you know it's in the hands of someone like Martin Stone.
And I'll tell you what, these two, look at this, they're not going to wait.
Oh, they're not going to wait, no way.
Here we go, Dan Reed.
Here we go. This is my style, I love this.
Oh, these two, I told you, they'll be beating 7 belts out of each other.
I do not want to beat Chris Hatch.
Oh, yeah. Iceman just said, that's for cutting me open, you piece of, and let's delete the next word. They hate each other.
This is going to be good.
Oh, this looks bad. He could be setting him up.
Fans of strong style wrestling are going to like this running knee. And you know what the third is?
The cannonball.
It's time for that running cannonball.
Oh! Cannonball in the corner. No one does it like that. The Iceman has got revenge on his mind. Iceman representing WZW from Newcastle way. Martin Stone representing, well, nobody.
No, he has yet to make his decision on who he is representing. The only thing we know is he's representing himself here tonight, and now they're back on the outside, and this is where Iceman is very comfortable, but don't think that Martin Stone is in either. These two just trading ridiculously stiff forearm shots here. You saw this. Oh!
Straight off the ramp.
These two are going to commit the kind of offenses that people are usually put behind bars for in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Iceman hip toss to the floor from the stage. Referee Chris Hatch on the outside, not admonishing a count out, which I'm grateful for because I just want to see these two kill each other.
But Iceman looked, well, Martin Stone didn't look too great himself, but Iceman looks to have been...
Well, from that first clothesline, he nearly took his head off.
Yeah, but Iceman looks to have slowed down a notch.
How'd you break Stone? You sent the Iceman after him with a clothesline.
Oh, look at this, nose to nose.
Forearm, forearm. Series of forearms, rock solid. Forearm shots there from Martin Stone. Clothesline sends the big man down. Another running elbow. Irish whip Martin Stone, one of the very few people in the industry who can Irish whip a man as big as the Iceman from one side of a 20 by 20 ring to the other. Running knee gets a 2 count.
Stone thought it should be 3, but look at this. Look at the intensity on Stone's face. It took him a while. It took him a while to get the to get the measure of the Iceman. But the last few meetings they've had, Martin Stone has been in control.
There's another one of those big clotheslines.
Oh! 21 Stone landing on you.
1, 2, and look at that cover as well. He hooked the far leg, he rolled over. And Iceman is not happy. And now both men back up and in each other's faces one more time. Oh, Snapmare over. Oh, and just a kick straight to the small of the back there.
Oh dear.
Stone's up. Snapmare.
Receipt time. Oh! Look at Iceman's
dear.
face. Oh, this is personal, Dan. This is personal.
Over again and... Oh! That'll sting.
Oh, Martin Stone says no way.
And now here comes another one from Stone. No.
Oh, that's
just
just
paper
insulting.
his head there.
That's just insulting.
Exactly. Neither of them are getting a clear-cut advantage in this, so now they're trying to insult one another. Palm strike.
They know each other so well, Dan, that's why.
Just rips that. Oh, lariat. He's signaling for it. Oh,
took his head off.
That's it. 1, 2, 3.
My God, that was short, sharp, and painful.
What a match, though. Martin Stone near decapitated the Iceman.
To the RQW Championship Tournament.
Well,
the human breeze block just beat the human ice block.
Well, the governor, East London's own, goes through, and you've got to say he did it in very quick fashion.
Yeah, but
and that's going to hold him in good stead for the semi-finals.
Absolutely, but
you know
what a match!
When I looked at the draw and saw that Iceman and Martin Stone had got each other, I thought neither of them are going to actually make it through to the second round.
That was an impressive win there from Martin Stone, but what you've got to understand is he took that arm pad, he took the L pad off, just ran right through the Iceman with as much force and velocity as you will ever see. I dare you to go to a nightclub and find people hitting each other as hard as what you just saw in that fight. These two just beat the living hell out of one another. But Martin Stone sending a clear-cut message to everybody else in real quality wrestling here tonight. It's not over.
There I was thinking they're going to shake hands.
No, it's not even over. There is more still to come from these two, and I can't wait to see it.
Dan, it will never, ever be over between these two. There's sometimes you get two guys that just hate each other too much. And that's Iceman and Martin Stone.
I'd pay to see that rematch.
Before this next match, we have a very special guest for you. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here, Steve Gray.
And a bona fide legend of the UK wrestling business.
Absolutely.
Former world, European and British lightweight champion Steve Gray.
The longest champion.
Still an active wrestler, but he had a hamstring injury today, so he couldn't make it to the tournament. He was set to face Jody Fleisch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is another first round match in the RQW Heavyweight Title Tournament, set for one fall, a submission or a knockout. Introducing first, representing Premier Promotions, winning at 175 pounds from Winchester.
Well, that's Aviv Mayan with Andy Simmons, the current IPW UK champion. I didn't know Simmons was going to be here. And Simmons showing no respect to Steve Gray.
Steve Gray sets the standard of British wrestling. If it wasn't for people like Steve Gray, Andy Simmons wouldn't have a job. It was people like Steve Gray. that helped make this industry and helped make this business what it is today.
And his opponent, representing the FWA, weighing in at 181 pounds, from Wolverhampton, the Phoenix, Jody Fleisch.
And now here comes the Phoenix Jody Fleisch. It's the Phoenix Jody Fleisch representing FWA against Yves Moyan representing Premier Promotions.
He's representing FWA in the venue that he won the FWA title in, the York Hall Bethnal Green.
Absolutely. In fact, Dean, look over there at that balcony. 4 years ago, we saw Jody Fleisch moonsaulting off the top of that balcony, reinventing the industry.
Jody Fleisch, one of the high-flying pioneers of British wrestling, is now, believe it or not, in his 10th year as a pro.
Absolutely.
And he, in the way that we said, Steve Gray really set the benchmark for technical British wrestling and scientific approach we all know about. This guy out there, Jody Fleisch, he set the benchmark for the high flyers. If it wasn't for Jody Fleisch, there might not be a Pac or an Ashley Reed.
Or even
like
an Yves Moyan, who originally made his name as being a high flyer.
Indeed, yes, from Winchester, a graduate, ironically enough, of the FWA Academy.
Absolutely. Yves Moyan taking the place of Steve Gray, who unfortunately was originally scheduled to face Jody Fleisch, but unfortunately injured.
So
Premier Promotions send along Yves Moyan as their representative.
Ironically enough, an associate of the IPW UK champion, but it just shows how these promotions all come together. And
when it comes to gold.
But yep, and Yves Moyan representing Premier Promotions, based out of the South Coast, Sussex area, my part of the world. They represent the old values, the old-fashioned values of British wrestling. Most of their matches are operated over rounds, 2 out of 3 falls. The old World of Sports style that you see on the Wrestling Channel.
Yves Moyan must have thought Christmas come early when he heard Steve Gray was injured and he got an invite into this.
Well, you know, sometimes you just have to take your opportunities, and I wouldn't put it past Yves Moyan to go all the way in this tournament now.
Absolutely. Simmons, of course, the IPW UK Heavyweight Champion, his tag team partner there, Yves Moyan, will be wanting to add the RQW Heavyweight title to that, and look at the great shape he's in. He could go 3 rounds.
Definitely. I mean, the thing also to bear in mind, Jody Fleisch would have prepared for Steve Gray, and Steve Gray would be a complete contrast to Jody Fleisch's style.
Oh, absolutely.
Yves Moyan can wrestle the style that Jody Fleisch is used to, and it's very much different wrestler to Steve Gray. So the advantage lies with Yves Moyan, much like when Denmark won the 1992 European Championships.
Absolutely, but of course, Yves Moyan hasn't had much notice to be in this. He's now got to prepare to perhaps go 3 different matches against 3 different people.
Well, sometimes being thrown in at the deep end works to your advantage.
Jody Fleisch with a smile on his face. Obviously, he's more confident, I think, than what Yves Moyan is. Jody Fleisch has a lot more experience. So listen to the fans getting suddenly behind the Phoenix. Oh, beautiful. Top wrist lock now there from the Phoenix. Rolls through, does Yves Moyan. Into a nice hammerlock.
Got lots of bleating at ringside.
Tight arm drag there, brings him down, rolls through. Jody holds onto that arm.
Now you've got to question the presence of Andy Simmons in wrestling gear, no less, at ringside. What's that about? Has he got a license?
I seriously doubt it. It's something you know quite a lot about. Go up and ask him.
Now Andy Simmons is a good friend of mine, and if I'm sure that he would have a license here. If Andy Simmons tells me he's got a license, that's good enough for me. I trust the man.
Yves Moyan in the bottom rope there, rolls to the outside, regain his composure. Send Jody Fleisch off the pace.
And here comes Simmons just to offer a word of advice.
Jody Fleisch, an underrated technical wrestler himself, shown the ropes by Dino Scarlo.
Yep. trained at the same time as another young lad by the name of Johnny Storm.
And also Doug Williams as well.
Yeah.
The tie up, and Aviv is quick to take the head and wrenching it now. Maxim uses the momentum of the ropes to send him off. Aviv knocks the Phoenix down. Jody tries to trip him up, ducks the charge, through the legs goes Aviv. Jody tries the same, and off the ropes comes Aviv. The pace is quickened here.
Yeah. I was about to say they're still at the feeling out process. There's both men, well, neither man's really gaining an advantage yet, but the pace of this one's certainly picked up. I think they're both just testing the other one out just to see how fast their engines would go.
Absolutely. Both men trying to predict what the other one will do. They're waiting for the other to make a mistake. You notice both of them stopped. Both of them waiting for the other to make a move.
Aviv Mayan calling himself a sportsman. How's about that?
Representing Premier Promotions, absolutely.
Indeed. Oh, and a Greco-Roman thumb to the eye.
Greco-Roman thumb to the eye, eh?
It's one that's...
Oh, underneath.
That's
Look
won gold medals.
Whoa! Jody Fleisch! Saw Simmons! Oh!
And a kick sends out Aviv Mayan as well.
Thing is, you can add the years of experience between Addy Simmons and Aviv Mayan up, and it still doesn't equal to what the Phoenix has. Oh, lands on his feet.
Nice.
Distracted there by Simmons. Oh, come on.
Great thinking, great teamwork.
Disqualification.
Great teamwork by the...
It's not a tag
the
match.
hated heroes from IPW.
But it's not a tag team match. Why isn't referee Sammy Ray disqualified? Why isn't there a disqualification? It was right in front of the ref's face, and now Simmons is doing a number on the Phoenix. And Aviv Mayan is distracting referee Sammy Ray. Someone tell me why this match hasn't ended. Someone tell me why the FWA's representative isn't now in the semi-finals.
Because someone from Premier Promotions wouldn't stoop to cheating, Dan Reed. That's why.
No, well, Andy Simmons isn't representing.
Well, there you go. That's why. Because Premier Promotions are still in here because the representative of Premier Promotions did nothing wrong. You've just answered your own question.
He distracted the referee, though.
It's not illegal to distract a referee.
Why was he distracting the referee?
Well,
you only distract someone if you have something to hide.
Not necessarily if you're pointing out some hot William Road Z or something, you know. Over there, look.
She's fat. What the hell's wrong with you? The fans suddenly getting behind the Phoenix Jody Fleisch. This very hall is where the Phoenix Jody Fleisch really made a name for himself, or really cemented his name when, as you pointed out earlier, he defeated Flash Barker. Cocky pin there from Aviv Mayan, never going to win. Who was Flash Barker managed by that night?
Well, to say I managed him, I was banned from ringside for the match. It was a conspiracy.
Of course it was. Titanic and whatnot, yeah. JFK.
Diana.
Yeah. It was proven it was not a conspiracy. I believe the
I would like to say it was proven I was not pregnant at the time.
And now once again, I'll ignore that. And now Simmons once again now getting on the case of the Phoenix. It's 2-on-1. And there's no other representative from the FWA here to come out and even the odds.
But what the ref doesn't see, the ref can't call. And I'd like to point out again that no other person from Premier Promotions interfered in the match. It's perfectly legal.
It's not legal.
It's beautiful. It's the coming together.
Sunset flip. The Phoenix fights through all the double teams. Beautiful waistlock. Rolls through. 1, 2.
It's beautiful. It's the coming together of British wrestling. Oh! A representative of Premier Promotions and a representative of IPW UK coming together to beat the snot out of someone from FWA. you know, let's sweep politics aside and just have everyone beating the snot out of everyone else down.
I'm all for that. If you want to represent a promotion and jump in there, go ahead.
Well, there's
Sure,
no...
we'd have a mass battle royal. You could act like a pinata or something like that.
Yeah, I've worked for so many places that it would be unfair to pick one out.
That was a nice leg drop there from Aviv Mayan. Do you know what? No one's ever questioned the ability of Aviv Mayan. It's more along the lines of the ways and the means that he goes to win a match.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, Dan, what counts are the results. It just says
I've
in the
never seen
record
the
book.
Phoenix Jody Fleisch cheat, okay? And yet, let's look at his history. The first ever King of England, where he was awarded the King of England medal by the Dynamite Kid,
Yep.
the legendary Dynamite Kid, okay? The former FWA British Heavyweight Champion, okay?
Yep.
What this guy hasn't done in British wrestling, I don't think is actually worth doing.
Former 1PW World Tag Team Champion.
Absolutely. Singles champion, tag team champion, tournament winner.
But you know something, as I was trying to say before you so rudely interrupted me, the record books show who won the match. It doesn't say, you know, Aviv Mayan won this match, oh, but someone helped him. No, it just says the result. That's what counts at the end of the day.
Jody Fleisch shoulder.
Oh!
Sit out, reverse suplex, facebuster combination move. There's also a lot of experience advantage going towards Jody Fleisch. He's used to these big time opportunities where there's a lot of pressure on you, as opposed to Aviv. Nice enziguri. He has wrestled such stars as the Great Sasuke. He has wrestled such stars as Jushin Liger. He has defeated guys like Christopher Daniels.
Yep. AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Oh,
Belly suplex
right
over the
into
top
the rail.
rope. Throat first to the steel guardrail.
Sorry, Dan. Yeah, he went head first. The side of his head hit that rail, and that looked a bad landing.
And watch Simmons on the outside.
Simmons just walked past, did nothing wrong at all. It's people like you stirring things up.
Yeah, and I guess you've probably never done anything on the outside in your career either. How's that cane of yours, by the way? How's your leg? You limping now? Did you lend it to Simmons? He could do with it, probably. Your cane's okay
my
now,
cane is
Did it
at
ever
home.
hit anyone? Did it ever hit anyone's back? And now,
Let's concentrate on the match rather than talking about me. You know, I'm not some egomaniac, Dan Reed.
Big
forearm.
with another forearm.
But for the record, my cane is at home.
Why did you need a cane? I never saw you limping.
I've got bad knees. Years of playing
And
rugby.
choking on the outside now. Where the heck is the referee? Worst referee ever. Oh! Variation of the wall unit, but off the runway.
The ramp unit? Is that what you're going to call it?
The ramp unit.
But
and Simmons from behind. Oh, for crying out loud, ref, you suck.
Sammy Ray was checking on Aviv Mayan.
Jody's got it.
And Aviv Mayan's back. Aviv Mayan is okay. I'd just like to make that clear. Aviv Mayan, Dan, is okay.
What? I can't believe this referee 100% sucks. Jody Fleisch trying to get back in the ring now. Aviv Mayan dragging him to the outside.
Right nearby, out here by us.
Oh dear.
Whoa, I've got Jody Fleisch on my lap.
Phoenix in a lap. Christmas has come early for Dean IS. And now thrown back in a ring. Keep it in the ring.
Ah, let them come out here. Yeah, that's right. Shut
He's
up.
supposed to be representing Premier Promotions.
That learned you, Reed.
Oh yeah, I'm dead impressed. And once again to the outside.
And for the second match in a row, we're on the rampway. Our camera, our fancy swing camera. I love that camera. It's bringing you straight into the action.
Absolutely. Only in RQW you see beautiful quality camera work like this. And now Aviv Mayan is going to drop him, but no. I think Jody Fleisch has a better view than we do, but I'm not sure he's liking the way down. Over the top goes Jody Fleisch, and standing drop kick on that ramp.
And there's no give on that ramp.
No.
Not like the ring that's got a spring on it. That has got no give whatsoever.
And now they're brawling on our way here. I did not expect to see a representative from Premier Promotions end up brawling in the ramp. And where's Jody gone?
I was going to say, what's he doing? Where he's going to bring back a chair.
Oh, I remember seeing this. Shades of Frontiers of Honor. Jody Fleisch and Christopher Daniels. I'm having the most awesomest deja vu ever. Yo! F&W-A, Dean Ayas.
What a great move from Jody Fleisch, using furniture to his advantage. And as you say, deja vu.
And the fans certainly behind the FWA's representative, Jody Fleisch.
Have you ever had Vujardé? That's where something you don't think is going to happen doesn't.
Back into the middle of the ring there, well done.
Thank you very much.
Twisted point.
And
to the top
Fleisch,
rope goes the Phoenix.
Fleisch was going to fly.
And this is the first time he'd actually have been to the top rope in this match.
Yeah, Fleisch was going to fly, but Aviv Mayan cut him off, and they're stuck in no man's land.
Oh, hard landing there from Aviv now.
Oh,
German suplex there. The Phoenix goes face first to the mat. Both men down. This action has even brought Steve Gray to his feet, and he's injured.
Indeed.
Shot there. Echoes throughout the hallowed York Hall. And now they're trading. And Jody Fleisch is winning. Oh, block.
Nicely done by Mayan.
Oh,
I thought that was it.
What the hell's up with this referee? You're sacked.
Oh, will you stop going on about this referee? What are you going to do? Go home and register your displeasure on the internet like all the other geeks.
I'm going to write a letter.
Well, there you go. Write to your MP for all I care.
Whoa, beautiful.
Oh! Enziguri, kind of.
Enziguri, yeah, to the back of the neck. Beautiful victory roll. Oh.
2 count only, but Jody Fleisch definitely in control of this match.
And now Jody. Jody's feeling it from the fans now. The fans getting suddenly behind. And there's another chop in the corner. Armbringer with an Irish whip puts Jody in control. Over the top goes Aviv. Kick to the midsection. Oh no, here comes that Vavavoom DDT.
Oh!
He hit it.
The Vavavoom.
The Vavavoom.
Will it be 1, 2, 3?
No!
No!
Jody gets the right shoulder up.
And Aviv can't believe it. Look at him.
Aviv looking for moral support from Simmons.
And Simmons just said, I thought you had him too.
Well, Aviv Mayan has defeated numerous competitors with that Vavavoom DDT.
He's not defeated Jody Fleisch.
No. Aviv Mayan holds victories over such stars as the show stealer Alex Shane here in the UK. Oh! Gets caught with that beautiful standing Enziguri. And if you notice, much like Pac earlier on, we didn't see Pac go to the top rope. So far, this is actually the first attempt of the Phoenix Jody Fleisch to hit something from the top rope by setting Aviv on the top.
I mean, he did go for that pescado, which he landed on his feet for. And lands on his feet again, the quickness and the agility of a cat.
Top rope Hurricane Runner. That's my springiest star in the business today.
No.
Almost gets a victory. And what a match we are seeing from these two. Premier Promotions versus FWA. And now Jody's going to top rope, maybe setting up for that shooting star press.
Where's Simmons going?
Simmons, oh come on, this has got to be a DQ. And that sends Simmons down. Jody, top rope, time for the Phoenix Star Press.
Oh,
that
bad
distraction gave Aviv Mayan enough time to move. No.
And oh my goodness, Aviv Mayan has beaten Jody Fleisch for the first time. And look at the smile on his face. He wins the match. And And it's Aviv Mayan going through to the semi-finals, where he'll face Martin Stone. So we know our semis: Aviv Mayan and Martin Stone. The other semi, Drew Galloway against Pac. What a final four we've got for this tournament, Dan.
Yeah, but this was disgusting. If John Fremantle, the promoter of Premier Promotions, was here, do you think he'd go up to Aviv Mayan and go, yeah, job well done, mate, I'm very proud of you.
Steve Gray is not happy for probably the same reason.
Oh, Steve Gray has
Simmons.
more say of Premier Promotions and more say of British wrestling than Aviv Mayan does. Steve Gray getting in the face of Aviv Mayan.
And Jody Fleisch and Steve Gray left standing in the ring, and Fleisch does not look, well, he's trying to put a brave face in it, but Fleisch not looking happy about what's happened here today.
This was an absolute disgusting finish and a disgusting performance from Aviv Mayan and Andy Simmons. Steve Gray raises the hand of the Phoenix Jody Fleisch, who most certainly should have won. Was robbed of this victory. And I thought Simmons was going to actually get in the ring there. That was a silly thought of mine, that Simmons and Aviv.
Well, you can cry all you want, Dan Reed, but Aviv Mayan goes into the semi-finals.
Yeah, him and Butler Boy saw as how make a nice couple.
He's just 2 matches away from becoming the new RQW champion.
It's rotten anyway. I just want to say 1 or 2 things about these 2 schmucks that you can see stood in front of you right now.
Jody doesn't talk a lot, so when you have something to say, you better listen, boy.
First of all, Aviv Mayan, if you can't do it clean, if you can't do it straight, do it bent, just like the way you do most things.
Oh!
Only other thing is I've got a lot of thanks to give to this man right here.
Absolutely.
And we all do.
Absolutely.
Take your eyes off of these 2 skid marks. Place your eyes firmly on the legend standing to my left. And I'm not talking about you, Mad Eli, this time. I'm talking about Stevie Gray.
Well, you know, the word legend gets bandied around so often, but that man is a true legend.
Absolutely.
He's actually given me quite a good idea. He suggested a little something known as a tag team match.
Well, that'd be a cloud mix of generations. Jody Fleisch and Steve Gray teaming up.
At this very venue, your call, Bethnal Green. Next time we're here, what do you think?
Well, I'm certainly up for it.
Well, that'll be an interesting one, certainly.
Listen, I'm not retired young, but 2 young men just come in here next time and we'll just see who's retired. The pair of us, Jody and myself, could make a good team together, and I think you'll have a bit of a struggle to beat us.
I agree.
Definitely.
This next contest is set for 1 fall, a submission or a knockout. It is also a 2nd round match in the RQW Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Introducing first, representing Premier Promotions, weighing in at 175 pounds from Winchester, coming to the ring with Andy Boy Simmons
How come Aviv Mayan has to wrestle again straight away? Surely he should be in the second semi-final because he was in the last quarter-final.
Hey, it's just the luck of the draw, my friend. He's had 20 minutes.
Luck of the draw, it's a conspiracy.
And let's be honest, Andy Simmons wrestled just as much in the last match as what he did.
Oh, give it a rest, Dan Reed, that's not the case.
No.
Andy Simmons is rehabilitating an ankle injury. He isn't cleared medically to wrestle, so he couldn't take part in that match.
Rubbish. Andy Simmons wrestled just as much in the last qualifying match that we saw between Aviv Mayan and Jody Fleisch as much as what Aviv did. Referee Chris Hatch now trying to
His opponents.
get Aviv Mayan into his corner and Andy Boy Simmons out.
Winning at 230 pounds from East London,
And here comes the governor, Martin Stone, East London's hardest man.
I tell you what, Simmons needs to be careful because here is someone that genuinely, wholeheartedly does not like him.
Oh, there's a lot of personal animosity. Andy Simmons took that IPW.
Oh, did you see the smirk on his face?
Oh,
it's like it's dinner time for Martin Stone.
Well, Andy Simmons, with help from Aviv Mayan and LT Summers, basically mugged Martin Stone for that IPW UK title a couple of months ago in Orpington. And it's something that really marks with Martin Stone because the IPW UK title, the IPW UK title was the first major belt really that Martin Stone held, and he held that with pride.
Absolutely.
And to lose it,
He was their champ.
yeah, and to lose it in the fashion that he did,
Against a one-legged bandit.
in a wheelchair, I believe.
Yep.
And these fans are shouting, "Stone is going to kill you." Aviv Mayan doesn't look particularly bothered, but I think he's putting on a brave face.
Prediction from the fans. Stone win.
Yes.
Look at the look
Yeah.
on Martin Stone's face. He likes the sound of it. He is going to want to eat and rip out the corpse of Aviv Mayan. A bloody corpse is how Martin Stone wants to leave Aviv Mayan. You're going to see his heart being ripped out, his lungs, maybe a bit of liver. Yeah,
Marvellous.
this is right up your street.
I've always wanted to see that happen.
Right up my street, actually, as well. Because, to be honest, if I want to see anybody, done over quite like that, it's Aviv Mayan after the way he treated Premier Promotions and defeated Jody Fleisch in the last match.
Oh, what was that?
Kick to the midsection.
The midsection. I thought I went a bit low.
Oh, I think it caught the midsection. Not that I question Aviv Mayan to do anything like that.
Well, Stone ran through Iceman pretty quickly.
Beautiful snap. Notice how he kick-starts it with the leg there. Shows the Dynamite Kid.
Indeed. Oh, here we go. Stone just ripping it in. But yeah, let's see if this is a 3 count. No,
Look how he just throws him around as well. When he wants a pin, he just whip slashes his head to the canvas there and goes for that pin.
But Stone went through the Iceman pretty quickly. Oh, he's going to want to do
look
the
at
same.
the look on Stone's face. Yes! God bless Chris Hatch.
Different referee. Taking a different stand. Chris Hatch says, get out.
What? You mean he's taking a referee stance and getting rid of the Andy Boy Simmons, considering he's interfering?
Yes. And well, seeing as we're in East London, I think the saying is, sling your hook.
Yes.
Get out of my pub.
And these fans are choosing to serenade Andy Boy Simmons out here.
It's an outrage. Andy Simmons
it's not an outrage.
You have a license to be here, don't you? Indeed.
Fuck off. No.
Andy
rubbish.
Simmons told me.
Like to see how your boy does now.
The official that opponent doesn't leave the ringside area by the count of 10, Aviv Mayan will be disqualified and out of the tournament.
This is a travesty.
No.
Andy Simmons has a
We have a
license.
referee that knows what he's doing. What license does he have? Driver's license? No, he's got one leg. He's no good. What other licenses has he got? Handicap license, maybe. He can park in special areas.
7, 8, 9.
Oh, and Aviv Mayan from behind.
Goes for that left knee, and we
Exact-
all know what that left knee has been through recently.
Oh, absolutely. And people who watched RQW TV recently would have seen Doug Williams trap that left knee underneath the barricade over there.
And the reason he did that was because the left knee was targeted by Alex Shane in Orpington, an IPW UK show.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, that's the obvious weakness in Martin Stone. And let's face it, when you've got an opponent like Martin Stone, you want to be able to find a weakness. You thank God, Allah, Buddha, and anyone else for finding a weakness in Martin
and
Stone.
did you notice there how Martin Stone tried to take the knee pad off the knee because the pressure that the knee pad was having, it was squashing the knee, wants to free it up. It's obviously going to be swelling up.
Well, definitely a good point. If he's doing that with the knee pad, it means the knee is swelling. Very
Exactly.
good point indeed.
And now a half Boston Crab, and Stone quick to get to those ropes. He does not want to be in that half Boston Crab. And Aviv Mayan making the most of that 5 count in the second match this evening. The chink in Martin Stone's armour has been exposed, and if he plans on going to a final, this is not good.
Well, I was going to say Martin Stone was one of the pre-tournament favourites, but, well, it's not looking good because, you know, how can you win one match, let alone two, with one leg? And I think the tide.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's Martin Stone.
I'm sorry, I think the tide has turned. Oh, look at this, grapevine the leg and just trying to hyperextend.
Absolutely, that's working on the knee, and it's also a heel hold there. And look at the right hand, it's pushing on the calf, applying more pressure on the knee.
He's trying to hyperextend the knee joint.
Aviv Mayan has been watching his UFC and mixed martial arts.
Aviv Mayan's a big fan of mixed martial arts.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, you often see him walking around before a show in a Team Punishment t-shirt.
Absolutely.
Which is Tito Ortiz, I believe, isn't
That's
it?
correct,
Yes.
yes.
I watch my UFC.
Yeah, me too.
Unlike you, I've been to ECW Arena and University and the ladies' bedroom, so shut up.
Stone. Oh, headbutt!
And Beirut. There you go. Beat that. Big drop kick, yeah.
To the knee again, targeting the knee does Aviv Mayan.
And it's a great strategy because Aviv Mayan's a lot smaller than Martin Stone.
You know, I'd like to see Martin Stone actually in a UFC event or a mixed martial arts event.
Don't even get him tempted, he would.
I know he would, and I know he'd win too.
Oh.
But Aviv Mayan just kicking, set that leg up on that bottom rope and just started booting the knee. Oh, apparently he's in great shape. He's doing star jumps, and his knee's fine. And now he's wrapping it around the ropes. And now once again, referee Chris Hatch giving that 5 count. Drop kick.
I've been to Toronto.
Okay.
Now where's
I've been
what's
to
he
Gloucester
doing?
and Colchester, but you know,
Marvellous.
let's get to the match.
Oh, he's going to wrap
Right
that knee
now,
around the
we're
post,
in York
I think.
Hall, and Martin Stone is wishing he was not in the corner. That knee was just rammed into a solid steel ring post, a reinforced solid steel.
And also, I'd just like to point out, these are square
And
posts.
again!
Oh! These are square posts, not the traditional round ones. They therefore have sharper corners.
Yes, they have
angled
edges.
corners that will really damage that knee more than a round one would do.
Absolutely.
If that makes sense. More damage than that.
Oh! Stone! Using everything he had to bring his knee back into the ring. Sends Aviv Mayan into that post. And there's a vicious knife edge chop there. One to the back, too. The thing about this is, as much as Stone hates him, he's also going to want to humiliate the little man. That's not my wording, that's what Stone called him earlier.
You make him sound like a Christmas elf. Oh! Forearm uppercut that vibrated across the...
Oh, and head first into the corner of the ring there.
But look at Stone, he still can't walk, he can't put weight on that left leg.
What can you imagine is going through Aviv Mayan? Oh!
Oh! That did not sound good at all.
No. Aviv Mayan.
Can we get the camera down to Stone? There we go, good stuff. Stone looks in trouble. Stone looks...
having a hard time getting to his feet now. And
I mean, the noise those steps made, and they're heavy, believe me.
oh, yeah. Those are steel steps. I know, I was asked to carry them earlier and I couldn't.
Yeah, no, me neither.
And there's a boot against the knee. It's not allowing Stone to get in the ring.
Chris Hatch showing a lot of leniency here, I guess, because a double countout would mean we have no final, so...
Rules are rules, though, at the same time, you know. I'm sure Martin Stone was wishing that he was counting because that would cause force of each man to have to get back into the ring quicker.
Well, it's a judgment call from referee Chris Hatch.
Aviv to the top rope. Stone getting... Oh, he's up. He's up, and it took everything he had to get up, but there's Aviv waiting.
Oh!
Beautiful frog cross body there. Stone, though, kicks out, and he kicked out.
That actually hurt Aviv Mayan's midsection, the impact of that collision.
Stone's up. Stone won't quit. Catches him.
Oh!
How to break a neck by Martin Stone. Available in all good bookshops now. 2.
Just in time for Christmas, eh? But, you know, Stone unable to hold a bridge on that, obviously. He just had to throw him and let go. But
and Stone is up.
Is Stone going to be able to hit a lariat without being able to run, you know?
Well, we're best when to find out. He's kicking some energy into that knee. Oh, he holds on to it. 1 lariat. Over the shoulder, Samoan crash coming up. Oh, over.
Nicely countered.
Couldn't hold him. His knee buckled and there was a reverse DDT.
Mayan was countering it as well. We saw that series of moves against Doug Williams last month, and Aviv Mayan obviously has been watching that match as well. And the chants of Martin echoing through this famous old hall.
Oh, Stone. Aviv was doing the wrong thing there, trying to make the big man mad. He hits the Samoan crash now, rolls through onto the near leg. Gets a 2 count. Well, Martin Stone, it took everything he had to hit that.
I guess Stone can still hit the London Bridge with that.
Well, the benefit of the London Bridge, of course, is that the top rope takes majority of the weight.
And speaking of the devil, he just shot.
Did you see that kick there?
Yeah.
Just the bottom of the foot straight to the shin and knee.
Why on earth did he shout out London Bridge, apart from to try and get some support
Wheelbarrow
from these fans?
attempt here. Bulldog.
So you shout the name London Bridge out, you telegraph that you're going for the move, and it
exactly, your opponent hears that.
Rings alarm bells in your opponent, and that's exactly what happened with Aviv Mayan. He cut the legs away from Martin Stone, and now we're back in this situation.
Actually, we were saying earlier about how, the benefit of the London Bridge is that the top rope takes majority of the weight. However, Martin Stone needs to get Aviv onto that top rope first. Another victory roll attempt, gets caught. Side Romford leg sweep. Rolls through into the crossface. Oh, with a Cobra clutch at the same time. Innovator submission, and that's it.
Crossface maneuver.
Cobra crossface there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a submission and qualifying for the finals of the Real Quality Wrestling Heavyweight Championship Tournament, Martin Stone!
Wow, Martin Stone, against the odds, is in the final, but what kind of condition is he going to be in? Will he even make it to the match? That's what I want to think.
Well, The benefit for Martin Stone is he was involved in the first semi-final match. Up next, the Drew Galloway
versus
Pac indeed. Following on from that, we will have a tag team match. Well, he's got a couple of matches to recuperate at least, but it's not long.
Well, you can't see it on camera at the moment, but Stone is basically shaking that knee for all it's worth, trying to get some life back into
Absolutely,
it.
trying to get some fear back in it. Versatility there from Martin Stone. Turning that side leg sweep into that Cobra clutch crossface. And the fans, look at them on their feet, suddenly behind Martin Stone. Fantastic win from East London's hardest, Martin Stone.
First of all, representing Irish Whip Wrestling, winning at 240 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen from Scotland, this is the Drew Galloway.
Twisted Genius Dean Ayaz here alongside myself, Dan Reed, and it's now time for another semi-final match here in the RQW Heavyweight Title Tournament. And there's a man with 2 titles, and he's looking to add the 3rd. But first, he's got to get past the man that gravity forgot, Pac. Drew Galloway earlier defeated the Mexican El Ligero. Pac earlier defeated Mr. IPW, Ashley Reed. Both of them had hard quarter-final qualifying matches. Their second match here this evening.
But Galloway, I think, had the slightly easier match, should you say? I don't know, but...
I don't know. Both of them had very, very hard matches.
And again, Drew Galloway will be facing a man much smaller than him as he gobs off at Sheamus O'Shaughnessy again.
Yeah. Drew Galloway getting in the face of Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, shouting down from ringside. And here comes Pac holding the back. And of course, when you're up against and in a fight with a man the size of Drew Galloway, you do not want to have anything wrong with you, to say the least, let alone an injured back, because Drew Galloway is going to be wanting to pick him up and throw him out of the ring.
He just threw his kilt in Linsky's face. Well, no question about who the crowd favourite here is.
I think I even saw Sheamus O'Shaughnessy chanting for Pac there.
He probably did.
And you don't often see him showing much emotion.
But, you know, again, the advantage physically goes to Galloway. 10 inches in height, exactly 4 stone difference. 16 stone for Galloway, 12 stone for Pac. And the experience edge as well to Galloway. 4 years as opposed to 2 from Pac. But momentum, oh, bad move by the youngster there. Momentum this year has gone with Pac.
Absolutely.
Although that said, this past week he lost the FWA flyweight title to Ross George.
Absolutely.
So he's going to want to.
That may be perhaps the biggest hip toss I have ever seen.
I would not disagree with you, Dan Reed. That was pretty damn high. And Drew Galloway,
really a hip toss, he just picked him up and threw him.
Drew Galloway making his intentions very clear indeed. Oh!
Backdrop into an ace crusher. 1, 2, 3, no. Drew Galloway clearly showing that he is not paid by the hour here. He's wanting to get the job done quick and fast.
Well, it's a smart move. You know, the quicker you get, the less fueling that you've burnt, as it were, the more energy
you have for the final.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
absolutely.
what I was saying. Yes. You took the words out of my mouth.
Well, I think somebody else beat me to it, actually, but runs in, and of course the benefit there is, like you're saying, as someone the size of Drew Galloway's, he needs to conserve all that energy because he's going to run out of it a lot quicker than what Pac will. Oh, just like that, Pac from the middle rope, top rope flying, head scissor there. Oh, running Hurricane Rana, head scissor takeover there now. Drew Galloway to the outside, right in front of Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
I think Pac is going to fly.
Oh!
Oh!
Swanton! Over the top, Swanton Pescado.
What kind of a landing did Pac get?
Looking at the back of his head by the looks of it, but no pretty blue mats here at York Hall and Bethnal Green.
He landed with a resounding thud.
But he's up.
He's up.
The adrenaline, that's what he is. Pac is an adrenaline junkie, and he is feeling it here at York Hall.
Oh, he's going to feel it tomorrow morning when he tries to get out of bed. And I emphasise the word tries.
Drew Galloway may be 6'6", but Pac is in control. Forearm shivers to the corner there.
Forearm what?
Irish whip. Gets caught there. Oh dear. Drew Galloway catches the man that Gravity forgot.
I think Gravity's going to remember him in a minute. Yes.
Oh!
It's a
reverse fly swatter there. Stone gun into the top rope.
A reverse fly swatter.
That's what it is.
Beautiful. I'm learning something new sitting here with you, Dan. But yes, an emotional reunion for Pac and Gravity.
Absolutely. Side Scotland leg sweep.
A muck leg sweep.
I need subtitles or something.
He said, Linsky, can't you count to 3?
Oh.
How can you understand someone like Stevie Aaron with his strange northern
blurb?
No,
I can't. I really can't.
Oh, you can't? Oh, that's all right then.
I keep calling it an Irish whip. Really, it's a Scottish whip. Scottish whip on Pac there.
This man oozes attitude.
Oh, absolutely. Choking on Pac there, referee Steve Linsky. Beginning that 5 count there. But saying that, I'm not exactly shocked. I mean, it's not like it's anything new seeing Drew Galloway break the rules here.
Well, no.
Setting up for a reverse suplex and...
Oh, nicely done.
Off the ropes comes Drew Galloway. Big, beautiful knee drop there to the top of the head of Pac. When 6'6" jumps up into the air, and how much did you say he weighs again?
16 stone 4.
16 stone 4. All into the point of the knee, and that comes down on your head.
It's
Rather be the guy giving the move than taking it.
Yeah, it's going to scramble your brains a little, isn't it?
Scottish uppercut there from Drew Galloway. And now once again choking out Pac. The thing about Drew Galloway is he doesn't need to act like this.
Ah, but it makes it more fun, doesn't it?
It makes it frustrating that you know that this guy has amazing ability. Whoa!
Oh,
beautiful moonsault drop kick there. Sends him, and look, Pac.
Now he's going to the
top rope.
He's falling over his own feet trying to get there.
630, 450.
Oh.
1, 2, no. Beautiful 450 splash there.
Nobody flies through the air quite like Pac.
No, that is the prettiest 450 splash I've seen since well, a young man named Scorpio, yes. Actually.
Is he going for the tornado DDT?
Tornado DDT gets caught. Oh! Northern Lights suplex into the turnbuckles. Pac lands on the back of his head. And we saw that happen numerous times, and there's another beautiful Northern Lights.
Oh, I thought that was it. What a great bridge, and Galloway.
Unbelievable, 6'6" bridging like that. What an athlete.
You don't see agility like that in a man of that size often, and Galloway is furious with Steve Linsky. He thought that was 3, so did
There was
I.
nothing wrong with that count. That was Pac kicking out. Vicious shot there on Pac, backs him into the corner. Once again, the much larger man throwing Pac around the ring, but Pac sees it coming. Second rope, Pac, moonsault.
Oh, he's
gets
been caught.
Whoa!
Oh!
He turns it into that tilt-a-whirl DDT.
How about that? Gravity did forget him that
Smart
time.
move though from Galloway, rolls to the outside. He can't be pinned when you're on the outside of the ring.
Oh yeah, very, very smart move from Drew Galloway. He knows where
He didn't get those 2 title belts there by allowing himself to be pinned.
That's what you call ring generalship.
And look at him right in front of Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
And Pat cuts his route off.
And tried to slam his face first into the mat there. Galloway blocked it. Up against the ring post now. Pac, series of forearms.
What is he doing?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I was worried what he was doing, setting a guardrail up.
He might have broke his nose or
face first into that post.
And like you said, that's a square post, okay? That's got corners and sharp ridges, and he's dead weight. He is dead weight. And now, just drops him again face first.
That's just plain vicious.
If
from
he's
Drew
broke
Galloway.
his nose, then his eyes are going to well up. He's not going to be able to see. He's not going to be able to breathe. Well, what are you after?
What's he after? He's after a bottle
Hey, that's
of water.
our water. Oh, you don't need. Well, I suppose it's quite hot.
Hey, if he's thirsty, if he wants a drink, he can have
That's
it.
true. He's 6'6".
Yeah, he's
I'm not going to argue with him.
16 stone. I'm not.
Oh, wait, he's right in front of Sheamus O'Shaughnessy now. Just. Oh, and he spat it right in Sheamus O'Shaughnessy's face.
Oh, brilliant.
SOS is not a man to get on.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, look at SOS.
Oh, here comes security.
And the
Here come the rest
referees
of our refs.
all jump out here, trying to hold Drew Galloway back. It's not Drew Galloway they need to hold back. It's SOS.
Oh, that
and
was
Sheamus
brilliant.
O'Shaughnessy who they need to hold back.
That was brilliant. He's soaking wet. Look at him.
Look at the look on SOS face.
But meanwhile, Pac is getting back to his feet and in the ring while our cameras are concentrating.
And there's a count out. Steve Linsky has given a count out and Pac is in.
We're at 4.
And these two are still in each other's face and Pac is hitting the ropes. Oh! Unbelievable! He, from a standing position, moonsaulted over the side in variation of a neck breaker down.
Fosbury flop over the ropes, but again, what kind of landing Pac got, I have no idea.
I think the back of the head of Drew Galloway went into the steel guardrail. You see that's it. Pac wins by count out.
A count out?
Yes.
A
Pac
count
wins.
out.
He took him out. He made the most. He hit that spinning moonsault from the outside.
What kind of BS is that?
Rubbish.
Yeah,
It's
Galloway is
wrestling.
fuming.
Those are the rolls.
Oh!
And now Drew Galloway, sore loser. Hit it. No.
Oh,
Pile
straight down
driver
on his
right
head.
on the head and neck, compressing the neck.
And referee Steve Linsky took a clothesline for his troubles.
Oh, and now Drew Galloway. He's destroying the referees.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, yeah, you can go see him. That's fine by me. And Dean Ias has left me alone here. He's just gone to get out of the way of an enraged Scotsman. Last time I saw a Scotsman this angry, he ended up slaying the English. And Drew Galloway making his way to the back And finally, Dean Ayers
My God,
comes back because he cowered away because he did not want to be anywhere near the enraged Scotsman.
I was checking.
You was the other side of the
Steve
building.
Linsky's condition.
You was the other side of the building.
I was checking on our
Other
head
side of
referee.
the building.
The fact that Drew Galloway was over here is pure coincidence.
You was the other
Pure
side of the building.
coincidence. But what kind of conditions
is
Pat
Pat
going
Gare?
to be in for the? What kind of conditions Martin Stone going to be in for the final?
Exactly.
We could have a forfeited match with neither man.
I don't
ready to
think
wrestle.
Martin Stone would want to take the victory that way, and I'm pretty sure Pac would not want to go to the and give in. This is for the RQW title. It is to the UK what the NWA was to the US.
Yep, and we've got a final if they can make it of Martin Stone and Pat. See me, Harry. How have these two been? What's Manson wearing? Manson is wearing a straight jacket and a Santa outfit. How does that work?
Okay, now this is a bizarre pairing. I love his entrance music.
He terrifies
I respect JP Monroe as a wrestler. But what the hell did he pick as a partner?
I have no idea why.
No, even JP Monroe's keeping away from it.
Yeah, I'm hoping he gets. No, I'm ready because if he comes near here, I'm telling you,
That's got to be the worst beard I've ever seen for a man in a straight jacket. He's done rather well.
I'm trying to work out what he's got written on him. I've seen I Love Lincoln already. Don't know why anyone would love Lincoln, but there you go.
People like him love Lincoln. That's why you don't go there, and I don't go there, Dean, and we don't go to Lincoln.
The Midnight Ravers, Marty Skull minus the rope, and Paul Robinson.
The Midnight Ravers, Paul Robinson and Marty Skull.
What's he sending him back for?
He's got to do it again, I think.
What is going on?
This is... What is... I do look. Oh! I do look.
Oh my
Marty
God!
Skull and Paul Robinson, the Midnight Ravers.
And those trunks.
Wow!
Right
Even
out.
Madman Manton's a little bit like what?
This is the team of Jack Storm, Dave Morales, total combined weight 463 pounds. They are Team Charming.
Well, there's a man who looks mentally unstable.
Charming Don Charles and Dave Morales and
Team
Jack
Charming.
Well, they don't know who that Charming though.
Representing SAS Wrestling in London.
With Team Charming. Oh, yeah.
Get your stuff away from me.
Over us again. Not yet.
Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bubblegum.
It's Bubblegum. In my opinion, the most improved wrestler of 2006. Bubblegum.
And this is very interesting because Bubblegum is teaming with the man who he'll face in January to crown the first RQW Cruiserweight Champion, Heretic Red Vineyard. Very odd pairing.
Where's fucking Madman Manson?
Where is he? Where is he?
He's
Oh, he's in the corner, I see.
He's in the corner there.
As long as he's nowhere near me, I am happy.
You stand before this court, accused of heresy.
What a tag team these two will make. I mean, I personally am looking forward to January back here at York Hall. Check out realportswrestling.com for more details. I personally look forward to seeing these two against one another. But what a tag team Bubblegum and the Heretic Red Benny will make.
Hello. Pleased to meet you. No.
Get that out of my face.
Well, we've just been given the earrings of the Midnight Ravers. Manson's still as far away from me as physically possible, which I'm happy about. JP Monroe starting against Red Vinny.
And he's gooder than you.
He is good than you. Manson's got a Santa hat.
And he's in between the legs of Bubblegum. He's introducing himself to Bubblegum, shaking his hand. Well, that's nice. That's intriguing.
Should we concentrate on the in-ring action?
Well, I'm trying to keep an eye on Manson as well for simple reasons. I don't want him coming anywhere near me.
Yeah, I'm terrified of him as well.
I'm scared if I take my eye off him, he'll end up over here. And that's the last thing in the world I really want. Shoulder block there from JP Monroe. Over the top, beautiful cradle there from JP. Heretic Red Vinny rolls through, keeps hold of the head there. Makes the most of the position. And you see JP Monroe there, stuck his leg out, used momentum to swing himself round, and now Monroe has the headlock.
Is Manson going to wrestle in the Santa beard?
Well, it's Christmas.
I suppose so.
Paul Robinson and Madman Manson.
Listen to Manson.
Internet dream match. Oh, they're having a dancing contest.
It's like being in
like
one
a gyrating
PW.
contest, and that's. I'm a little disgusted. Well, you seem to be in a hypnotic trance. Drop kick there from Paul Robinson. Oh, just stomps on the back of his neck. Paul Robinson up to the top rope. Oh, he's surfing.
Oh, he went for that tuck leg drop.
Oh, and he kicked him in the bum. He kicked him in the bum.
kicking
He
his
kicked him in the
ass.
bum.
He's kicking his ass,
He's kicking his
literally.
bum. Oh, ducks it. And now it's a knee to the bum. Oh, and another kick to the bum. Their bums are being kicked. It's a grade A bum kicking.
You're a strange man, Dan Reed.
What? Irish whip. Victory roll attempt. Oh dear. They're
It's
playing
bum
the drums
drums.
on the bum. They're bum drums.
You're obsessed with that word.
To the outside go the Midnight Ravers, holding their bums. And now they're massaging their bums.
What is going on?
Well, they're just making their bums better.
Well, I'm glad to see that. So now Marty Skull and Madman. I'm not rubbing your bum better.
His bum's in front of you and it's
I
hard.
don't care. Just because I'm from Brighton, you make these assumptions about me.
Yeah. Oh, he's got hold of my...
Oh, I didn't want to see that. Oh, my God.
I just threw up a little in my mouth.
In your mouth. Oh, God. Pull your trunks up, man. No, what's Manson doing now? He's taking his trunks off as well. Well, this is unique. How do you call this one, Dan Reed?
I don't know. I'm seeing two men with their bums out, doing an indie standoff.
Pull your trunks up, Marty Skull. Thank you very much.
Oh, if you're going to attack someone and annoy them at the same time, that's... What the hell was he wearing?
What is he saying to Vinny?
Oh, he set him up there for that. Whatever the Shining Wizard there.
Now, which one of these two looks the most normal?
Oh no, they're both from Ireland. What do you expect? Atomic drop here, perhaps? No.
No. Oh!
Well, that was interesting.
In the face!
A figure four leg lock? No.
A spinning toe hold, no.
Well, he's trying to do a figure four leg lock, and
he's not quite sure how.
That's just
no, it's not like that, Manson.
No.
What? No.
It's okay. He's put himself in a hold.
Yes. Ric Flair would be watching this match in horror.
That's the most peculiar move.
But the question is, will Manson tap? Manson has made himself submit. Madman Manson has submitted him. Hang on. Referee.
What was... No, you didn't win!
Get him away from me!
Unbelievable!
Get away from me! No, get away from me!
Now, and what is going on? I mean, we're seeing this action here today, and I don't know about you, Dean, but this?
Yeah, it's a pretty hardcore match, man. Dean, come on. What do you think of it so far, huh? Manson was good. Oh God, my colleague, Mr. Reed, is on the floor crying like a child. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this one alone. That's Hulk Hogan in the ring, if I'm not mistaken. That's a suplex. Oh, it's a good suplex. Dean, I ask, what are you getting paid for if not to commentate? Take these headphones and tell us what's happening in the match.
Well, Dan Reed is on the floor, not for the first time on a Saturday night. Please don't hurt me. And Dan Reed is now getting his foot pulled by Manson. I think he's leaving, Dan. I think, yeah, he's going.
Is he?
No, he's now sat. He's now sat in the back row by himself, but he's away from our table. He's over there. That's Sadistic Jack Storm setting up Paul Robinson for a big boot from Dave Morales. As Team Charming.
What a match we're seeing here this evening, folks.
Team Charming on the offense.
Yeah.
What happened? Why were you on the floor?
I weren't on the floor.
Oh, that's all right then.
Why'd you spill milk and water over the monitor?
I didn't do anything.
Look at this.
I was running away at the time.
Right, and now Dave Morales on top of Paul Robinson. Right, fans getting behind Paul Robinson now. Now Dave Morales, the largest man in this match now, tagging Sadistic Jack Storm. The team of Team Charming working as a duo.
Oh, big boot to Robinson, who's in trouble now. I can't believe that Madman Manson made himself submit.
That was interesting.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Oh,
right on the
series of backbreakers on the Midnight Raver, Paul Robinson.
And Skrull makes the save, and Jack Storm not happy with that.
Don't want to be on the other end of those forearm shots that Paul Robinson is now receiving.
top of his head. And Jack Storm makes the save, makes the changeover side to Morales.
And the team of the Midnight Ravers, aka Bros 2K6. Really not faring well. God bless their hope and attempt to try and...
Marty Scurll outweighed and outmuscled, and he's kissing his feet.
Oh, he's picking him up by the eyes.
Oh, but an irate by Scurll on Morales.
Ducks the forearm, blocks it. There's another standing enziguri. Beautiful drop kick there. Scurll.
Double pin.
Oh. Oh, backs. Scurll tags in, and there's Red Vinny. And Red Vinny's behind. Wait a minute, who got the tag in that one?
Well, I thought
Scurll was tagged by Red Vinny, but Charming Don Charles making the most of a referee error and telling Jack Storm to get to the outside. Smart move there.
Are you going to be slagging off this referee again?
Oh, he's been horrendous.
Dear to me. People like you got no respect for authority.
Do you know
That's why
I
there's
think
something
I sounded more camp than nose. Oh!
No respect for authority. You know there's so many Asbos around. Oh! And Red Vinny's head hit the canvas on the way down. Paul Robinson, before getting into wrestling, and this is a fact you may not know, is a former world kickboxing champion, and 4 years running was the British kickboxing champion for his age group.
I did not know that.
Well, there you go. That's why I'm the twisted genius, and you're not.
So maybe Red Vinny shouldn't be trading kicks with the Midnight Raver, and over the top goes Bubblegum. Oh! Drops it. 1, 2.
Nice teamwork. And look at Team Charming just run in. Storm and Morales bursting back into the ring. And their manager...
What? No. Well, eventually, our dumb ring announcer got it right. It was the Midnight Ravers who have been eliminated.
I thought you couldn't understand what he said.
I understood the word bubblegum.
Oh, there you go. And Charming Don Charles again shouting his head off for some reason at ringside. And I wouldn't trust that man as far as I could throw him, I'll tell you that.
No. He's got a cane, so I wouldn't go anywhere near him where you could be in a position
to there he is.
And look at this, there's a man who's sadistic. Look at the look on his face. Oh, he's just brushing himself off. He's fine, he didn't do anything. He just so happens to be in the corner of a wrestling match.
I wouldn't trust that man. A devious mind, Charming Don Charles, in some ways reminds me of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Absolutely. And Dave Morales now and Jack Storm keeping on top of Bubblegum. Bubblegum fighting.
The size advantage and the fact that Morales and Storm haven't been involved in the match too much compared to the other guys. They're fresher.
Oh! Just series of knees to the back. Oh! Drop kick there, just like a running boot. Look at the cover. Look how he uses all his weight over the shoulders.
And again,
Charming Don Charles on top of Bubblegum, choking him and using the cane. Red Vinny is trying to tell the referee. This referee, oh, he's just an idiot. You know, and now wants another, again, double teaming in the corner there. And there's a vicious elbow from Morales. vicious Irish whip to the corner there and follows in with that clothesline. And now, Northern Lights suplex there. 1, 2. Red Vinny now. Taunted, and there's Charming Don Charles rakes to the eye of Bubblegum. It's a 3-on-1 match in this corner right now.
I've not seen Charming Don Charles dish out one piece of managerial advice, but he's quick enough to stick his oar in.
Or stick his cane in.
You never saw me doing that as a manager. I'd give
No, you were just there advice. I sometimes saw you
sage words of wisdom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, big clothesline.
1, 2. Jack Storm, who's mentally unstable. Charming Don Charles is certainly evil enough to, like you say, he is a very intelligent man. He'll make the most of somebody's mental.
Oh, on the base of the spine. Right on the base of the spine.
Yeah, but the face, it was the face of Jack Storm that went into the canvas there. Bubblegum held on and drove Jack Storm's face into the man. And while he did come down on the base of his spine, this is most definitely the best opportunity he's had to try and make the tag. And there's a tag to the bigger man in this match, Dave Morales, and here comes Red Vinny. Clothesline sends Morales nowhere. Elbow, Morales nowhere. Clothesline, Storm down. Ducks the clothesline, does Red Vinny. Drop kick to the knee, takes him down. Red Vinny has had a lot of time to recuperate. Moonsault sent on from the second rope. That's it. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, from behind Jack Storm. I think I see Charming Don Charles praying. Not quite sure which side he's praying to, but. Oh, comes that swinging fisherman buster.
All the way down. Is that it?
1, 2.
Bubblegum makes the save.
I think I took everything Bubblegum had to dive to make the save. Oh, shot to the midsection there. And now trapping the head between the legs, Jack Storm. Oh, Bubblegum gets out of it.
Kick to the midsection.
Yes. Over the top DDT, yes!
Oh!
Beautiful Ultimo DDT and drop kick to the head. Breaks up the pin. Red Vinny.
We got all 4 men in the ring and the referee seems to have totally lost control now.
Morales down, double drop kick. Shades of the Midnight Express. Rock and Roll Express, actually. Charming Don Charles out, giving words of advice to Dave Morales.
He's just
to the top rope goes Red Vinny.
He's saying, get up, get up, get up.
Well, that's good words of advice.
Frantic, oh, mistake.
Bubblegum sent into the corner where his partner was and gets his head taken off. Morales catches Red Vinny, just sends him. Oh, series of...
Oh, total elimination.
Yeah, variation of elimination.
And look,
Charming Don Charles was holding on to Bubblegum.
The winners of the 4-way elimination tag team contest. This is the team of Jack Storm, Dave Morales, Team Charming.
Team Charming get the victory.
Well, at the end of the day, their size advantage, the experience advantage was too much to overcome. And Dave Morales and Jack Storm, the winners.
Give it up! Oh yes, give it up for Steve Stormy. Oh yeah.
Following contest is the final to the RQW Heavyweight Championship title tournament.
Well, what condition are our two combatants going to be in? Martin Stone with his leg, Pat with his neck from that pile drive from Galloway.
Introducing first,
Both men are bruised, both men are battered, and both men are near broken.
From East London.
But how much is the adrenaline? How much is the pride going to count?
£20. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Stone!
It's time for a main event. Do you realise we are about to witness history? This RQW title is like the NWA. It is to the UK what the NWA title was to the United States of America.
But look at Stone. He's limping before the match has even begun.
Yeah, but you know why he's limping? He's carrying on. Unless a man wouldn't be here, unless a man would have taken the rest of the night off. But for the RQW British Heavyweight title, Martin Stone is prepared to go at it. One-legged, one-armed. Hell, if he didn't even have a head, he'd still be here fighting for this title.
Well, I'll tell you something, whoever wins tonight, they're going to know they have had the night of their lives. Martin Stone there with his family. That must be Mummy Stone. Awesome.
Fans, both of these two, Martin Stone and Pac.
Do we get a handshake as well? No, we don't.
No, you don't.
Never mind.
Ditched you a long time ago.
Shut up.
Both Martin Stone and Pac, perennial fan favourites here in the UK, and like I say, they are the two breakout stars of 2006.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, winning tonight at 180.
I guess we're going to find out who the true breakout star of 2006 is in this match as well.
Indeed. Well, one man, Stone, recently lost the belt in the IPW UK title. One man recently gained one. Pac with the 1PW Openweight title.
Although last week he also lost the FWA Flyweight title.
Very true. So, and Pac doesn't exactly look in the greatest condition he's ever been in. He looks pretty banged up as well.
Exactly. Earlier this evening he was dropped on his head in that pole driver.
From Drew Galloway after the match, I hasten
After
to
the
add.
match, yep. But they are both fighting for this RQW Heavyweight Championship belt. It is what it's all about here in this final.
RQW head referee Steve Linsky giving last moment instructions to both men. I hope you have
The bell
respect
has been
there.
rung and history is about to be made.
I'm hoping, by the looks of this should be a sporting contest, but Stone has a bit of a temper on him, shall we say.
Indeed it does. And series of go-behinds now.
But
Obviously, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that Stone has the power advantage. Pac has the quickness advantage.
indeed, Martin Stone 6 foot exactly, 17 stone 12. Pac 5 foot 8, 12 stone 4. So what's that? 5.5 stone, more or less, to Martin Stone and the weight advantage.
Absolutely there, and there's that hammerlock there, drops it. Neither of these men going at it 100 miles an hour from the beginning. Both men hurt, both men battered, both men bruised. Oh, drops through. Headlock now.
Well, Stone, his first round match against the Iceman, he got that over and done with him in fairly quick succession, as did Pac with Ashley Reed. But it was the semi-finals that took it out of both men.
Absolutely. And we see Pac.
And it's just a question of who's got the most left in the tank.
Pac trying to get out of that head scissors. He frees himself with a series of headbutts. Both men stand up.
But
Shake hands.
Martin Stone at the moment so confident.
Absolutely, and he has a reason to be.
He's just come 1 month ago. He came away with a win over Doug Williams.
Exactly, arguably the biggest win of his career.
But then
Beautiful there, counter to the headlock there. Used all his weight, whipped himself back. The momentum took Martin Stone off. Another tie-up. He swings the arm over, full Nelson. Snap bears down. Pac with a series of quick offense, and there's a body scissors. Maybe he's going to try and roll him through, try for attempted quick pin. Maybe he's just, yep, there it is. Rolls him through. Martin Stone trying to stay on that shoulder so he doesn't completely roll through. You see him using the point of the elbows on the knees, trying to break that hold. what this move is also doing, it's also cutting the wind and making it harder to breathe, while Martin Stone is already a bigger man.
I was going to say, Pat trying to take the wind out of Stone. Obviously, the longer the match goes, the more it will favour Pat, you'd have to think, just because he's carrying less weight around.
Absolutely,
and also,
nice.
taking nothing away from Martin Stone by any stretch of the imagination, but Pat is tremendously conditioned, one of probably the best conditioned athletes in the UK at the moment.
Oh, nice trip there. We saw Martin Stone keep hold of the wrist, flip him over onto his back. Pat, while on his knees, saw a near leg, used his leg to sweep it down, and now that left knee of Martin Stone is being worked on. That left knee has already had a lot taken out of it, as we alluded to earlier.
And a smart move by Pac, obviously.
I don't think it was necessarily, you know, like a premeditated situation. It was the leg that was near him, and the name of the game was wrestling, so he sweeped it, got hold of it. Pac is not the kind of man that would take advantage of an injury. He's not an unsporting contestant.
No, but you know, you go into a match, like you say, with an injury, and it's going to obviously be a target.
Absolutely.
But
okay, there's a headlock there, and a much more powerful Martin Stone uses the momentum of the ropes.
How about
that? Wow, that's how much momentum Pac had, but it was the power of Martin Stone that threw him into the ropes, that gave him the momentum, and here comes that Samoan crash, perhaps. No. Oh! Notice how he didn't use the left knee. Usually you drop him on both knees, but that time he kept his left knee out and only used his right knee to drop Pac onto it.
But he's still holding that knee.
Well, yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of force there. Oh, tries, nice. Half Nelson cradle there, tries to go for the pin.
The other thing that's worth bearing in mind,
Pac crawls to the corner,
is that Pac likes to use those ropes a lot. One false move near those ropes, one slip, and you've half set yourself up
for the London Bridge. Absolutely.
Yeah,
oh, vicious headbutt.
That's the kind of sage advice you get from a top quality manager like my good self.
Pac would know this, hopefully. And as you pointed out earlier in the first match, we never even saw him go to the top rope.
Indeed.
And I don't think we really saw him go to the top rope really, except for that 450 in the semi-final as well.
And that Fosbury flop kind
well, that was over the top, he didn't climb.
I suppose he went over the ropes, didn't he? Yeah.
Well, oh!
Nice!
Moonsault knee drop!
Such a graceful moonsault you get out of Pac.
Absolutely. Moonsault knee drop there from Pac. And Pac seems to be massaging his foot there. I don't know if he hurt it on the landing. I don't know if you caught hold of that.
I did, I noticed it myself, yeah.
Oh! Well, it seems to be all right, because he was able to muscle him up, and obviously all the weight would have been down on the foot there to lift him, so...
Great strength exhibited by Pac as well there.
Absolutely.
And I don't think Stone quite expected that.
There he goes again to that foot. He seems to have hurt it on the landing. And there's a stomp, trying to keep the bigger man down. And look, he goes back to that foot again. Forearm. Oh, drop kick to the knee.
Nice move.
Well,
smart move.
I guess everything else he was doing, Martin Stone just kept getting back up.
Oh, and that, look at that, he can't hold his own weight up.
Exactly, everything that he was doing, Martin Stone just kept getting back up, so eventually Pac just had to go for that knee, and
oh, shades of Ric Flair.
I was just saying that.
Leg down.
We all knew that Ric Flair would use that maneuver to set up for the figure four leg lock, which worked on the knee.
I wonder if Pac will be going for that for a figure four. It's not a move I've seen him use myself before, but this is for all the marbles. This is for the RQW Championship.
Exactly, you don't come out to wrestle a match after taking a pole driver and after competing twice if the reason that you're wrestling for doesn't mean a lot. It isn't important. Whoa! Oh! Uranagi suplex, 1, 2, and no.
It's a miracle Pac kicked out of that.
Yeah, Martin Stone wasn't able to get all the weight over the shoulders there. And side leg sweep, but now he's going for that Cobra Clutch crossface there, the 3C.
This is the move that won the match against...
Oh, you lost, it's Aviv Mayan.
Aviv Mayan, thank you.
He defeated Aviv Mayan. You're a twisted genius with a short memory.
Thanks for rescuing me, making it sound so seamless.
Yeah. And that's the Cobra Clutch crossface. And look at him pull on it back.
And Pac gets to the ropes. Pac gets to the ropes.
Look how Martin Stone, rolls over onto that side and grabs hold of that knee.
But what part of the body was Stone pulling back on? The neck.
The neck,
and the shoulders.
absolutely.
The precise part of the body. Oh, that was damaged by Drew Galloway, and the precise part of the body damaged by
Pac
Aviv
to the
Mayan.
top rope. Shooting star.
Pele kick, shooting star, unbelievable.
Shooting star, knee drop to the back there.
Unbelievable.
And hooks it 1, 2, and nice move there by Pat. Did you see how he hooked the closest leg to the ropes? That
yes.
stopped Martin Stone from being able to put that foot on the ropes and forced him to roll the shoulders up. And look at Martin Stone crawling to the ropes to try and pull himself back up because his knee has taken so much.
But not just that, I mean, when Pac flew up, I think the last thing...
Oh, beautiful leg drop.
The last thing Martin Stone expected was to get a kick in the back of the head.
Absolutely, and now Pac setting up for something.
Pac does things nobody
to the
else
top
does.
rope. Oh, the prettiest shooting star. Oh dear Lord, look at, he's up. Oh,
he landed on his
he
head.
broke
He
his
landed
neck.
on his head.
1, 2, 3,
No. 2.
Martin Stone
2 for
exploded
Linsky.
with that lariat.
And I think he used up every last ounce of energy.
Absolutely.
Every last
You
bit.
do not take a shooting star press from Pac only to stand up, run on an already injured knee and near decapitate a man, only to find him kick out at 2.
You know something? When you feel that your life is in danger, your body has these reserves of energy that kicks in.
It's the
and
last
it's almost
shot.
like that was what happened with Martin
It
Stone.
was his last shot of adrenaline almost, and now he's having to use the ropes to pick himself up. Forearm shot. Both men have taken each other's signature maneuvers and kicked out. We saw that lariat defeat Iceman earlier, but it did not beat Pac.
We haven't seen a London Bridge yet. I still say if Stone can hit that move, that will be it. There will be curtains for Pac.
Absolutely, series of forearm shots there from Pac. Oh!
Oh, he took his head
He
off.
must have 101 ways to break a man's neck.
And Len Davis sat behind me, is just shaking his head in disbelief.
We mentioned earlier how to break a man's neck by Martin Stone. Available soon in all good bookshops.
Yes.
And
oh dear.
No! A running splash mountain to the outside.
Onto the ramp.
Awesome.
Onto the ramp. There's no give. Look at the twisted, contorted body of Pac. I've never seen that before. That is a hard ramp. There's no give. There's no pretty way of saying
you
that.
heard
There's
the
no
echo
give.
of body on wood. The thud.
And Stone promptly dispatches Pac back into the ring, and the straps are
Martin
down.
Stone roars like a lion and sets him up on the London Bridge.
Here we go. If he hits this, it's over. If he hits it, and he hits it. That's got to be it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! Martin Stone has won the RQW Heavyweight Championship. We got the first champ, and what a deserving winner!
The first RQW Heavyweight Champion since its rebirth, since being crowned the National Championship of the United Kingdom.
What?
Martin Stone and perhaps the most brutal series of moves I have ever seen, one after another, is the new champion. And what a match here at York Hall.
And here comes some of the other members of the roster.
What a match! What a performance! This was undoubtedly an epic encounter here at York Hall. This was undoubtedly one of the most brutal matches I have ever seen. And how Pac is moving, I will never know.
That was one of the most brutal matches I've ever seen in my life.
It was a suplex, it was a lariat, it was an awesome bomb, it was another lariat, it was the London Bridge. Oh, Pac, the most brutal series of wrestling moves in a row that I have ever seen. And the bottom line here tonight, on December 16th at the York Hall with Bethnal Green is we have a new RQW British National Champion, and his name is Martin Stone.
The Governor is the champion.
Pac undoubtedly put everything he had into that match. And Martin Stone has a few words.
And let him speak, he's the new champ.
Well, I certainly wouldn't say no. I mean, you see what he did to Pac? How on earth Pac is still standing? I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to let you feel the emotion here at York Hall.
You people came here tonight to see a wrestling tournament for one of the best prizes this country has. And I don't think you could have had a better main event than myself and the man that gravity forgot back.
And I can't disagree.
Hey, let's have a rematch.
Now. Have a whole night of it. Best of 7.
Out of all the people I've worked, I've wrestled, been up and down the country with, by far you are the toughest. You take me to my limit each and every single time. And I can't think of a better main event than as the next generation British flyer, and if I may be so bold to say, the next generation British heavyweight.
Oh, you say it. You say it, Martin Stone, because you are.
Absolutely.
I'm sure I can say this on behalf of Pac, but I know for a fact we will do you proud. And anytime you want a rematch, anytime you want to go again, you're the first in line. Thank you.
How's about that? How's about that?
What a showing here tonight from Martin Stone and Pac.
The underlying theme of this tournament was each wrestler representing a company. Yet as you heard on numerous occasions, I was a freelance. I wasn't assigned to anyone. I wasn't working for anyone.
And we never found out who he was representing.
Now,
I guess here's our answer.
I stand here before you as your British Heavyweight Champion.
I guess he's representing Britain, and why not?
But the question is still, who do I represent? I've been up and down the country for IPW, for 1PW, for SAS, for so many different promotions. And now, under the great umbrella that is real quality wrestling, I represent each and every single one of you good paying people. The banner up there says it, real quality wrestling, and I know I will give you that. Each and every single one of these people will give you that, and that is what you're going to see here in Bethnal Green, East London, York Hall, each and every single month. Real quality wrestling.
Oh,